Have you ever wondered what it's like back during the pre-colonial era of the Philippines? How did they live? How did they entertain themselves? How did they attain knowledge? Well, you've come to the right place. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. My name is Aliyah, and welcome to Miss A's Thousand Sunny Voyage. Today, we are exploring the rich cultures and traditions of the Filipinos, as well as the first literary works and pieces that existed before. So what are you waiting for? Unfurl the sails and hold tightly onto the steering wheel. Let us navigate and discover the treasures of the pre-colonial literature. Filipinos are known to be joyous, festive, and of course, creative. That explains why even before the Spanish colonization, Filipinos have already produced a fine literature such as chants, proverbs, songs, and folk narratives. Back in the day, their literature often revolved around and depict the people's livelihood, custom, and tradition. They have distinct chants or songs dedicated for different events and occasions. And honestly, the amount of uniqueness in it really amazes me. Just like this list, for example.
Filipinos have uyayi or lullaby, kumintang, a war song, kundiman, a melancholic love song, harana, serenade, tagay, a drinking song, mambayu, pounding song, subli, or a dance ritual song for courtship or marriage, and tagulaylay, the songs for the dead.
Another treasure Filipinos had back in the pre-colonial era were riddles. It is made up of one or more measured lines with rhymes and may consist of 4 to 12 syllables. It showcases the Filipino wit, literary talent, and keen observation of the surroundings. Riddles involve reference to one or two images that symbolize the characteristics of an unknown object that is to be guessed. For example, so boring. Do you want to play a game? Oh, sure. What game? The rules are simple. I would give you some clues and then you just have to guess what object I'm talking about. And then maybe I could buy you something for a price? Okay, that sounds interesting. Alright. Mahaba ang bituka at ito'y lumilipad. Kapag hindi mahangin, ito'y tinatamad. Kite? You got it. Well, then we also have proverbs and idioms or the sawikain and the salawikain. Proverbs are wise sayings that contain a metaphor used to teach us a food for thought. It often expresses a single idea, allegories, or parables that impart lessons for the young. For example, ang matapat na kaibigan, tunay na maaasahan. Pag may tiyaga, may nilaga. Idioms, on the other hand, is a group of words with a figurative, non-literal meaning which can't be deciphered by looking at its individual words. In many cases, idioms started off with literal meanings, but lost them as they moved away from their origins. For example, ang tagal naman makauwi nun. Kumukulo na talagang dugo ko sa kanya. Not only that, but we also have the myths. Myth is a narrative that describes and portrays in symbolic language the origin of the basic elements and assumptions of a culture. They are traditional stories occurring in a timeless past. Examples include the gods and goddesses of Ilocos, why there is a high tide during a full moon of Ibanag, why the dead come back no more, of Ifugao, and How the Moon and the Stars Came to Be of Bukidnon. Did you know that myths involve supernatural elements and are beyond the frontiers of logic? They are not based on objective truth, and they reflect both universal worries and the worries of specific cultures. Aside from myths, we also have stories about real people who are famous for doing something brave or extraordinary. We call this the legends. They are originally oral and have been developed into literary masterpieces. It differs from a myth by portraying a human hero rather than one who is a god. Some of its examples are Legend of the Sleeping Beauty, Legend of the Dama de Noche, Legend of the Banana Plant, and Legend of the Firefly. Next in line is, of course, the epics. This narrative poem celebrates the adventures and achievements of a hero. They are sustained length based on oral tradition revolving around supernatural, just like the famous Biag ni Lamang of Ilocos and Hudhud ni Aligayon of Ifugao. Lastly, we have our very own folktales. This is a characteristically anonymous, timeless, and placeless tale circulated orally among people. If you can remember, when we were still kids, we often hear different folktales just like the Tagalog folktale, Juan Gathers Guavas, and we can't deny how entertaining they were, right? So that wraps up our video for today about the pre-colonial literature. I hope you learned a lot from this video. Don't forget to hit the like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. See you on my next vlog. Bye!